Are you caught up with using this as a fitness tool? Stop now. And this is why. Hi-yo, friends. Lance Phillips here with you once again. And today we're talking fitness, and we're talking about the scale. Now today, I reached a milestone. Today, that scale read 186 pounds, which for me is the lightest I've been since 2015. And while I feel great about that, and I'm super excited about that, it also made me realize that I'm putting too much importance on the scale. And if you're anything like me, it's borderline obsession. It's time to say adios to the scale. It's time to say goodbye to the 2 or 3 numbers that are on that scale every time you get on it. And it's time to say hello to what your body's telling you. It's time to say hello to how do you feel? I've been hovering around the 187 to 190 mark over the last couple of weeks. And while it was great to see 186 pop up in the scale, I realized today it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it said 186. What matters is how I feel. And how I feel right now is great. There's been so many days that I have gotten up in the morning and I just feel lighter. I just feel lighter. And then I get on the scale and it says, no, you don't. There's been so many days that I've looked in the mirror and I've thought to myself, man, you look better. Like I've got that nice shapely physique. I'm pretty sure a man can't have a shapely physique. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing for men, but I like the way I looked nonetheless. I think that weighing myself daily isn't working for me. You know, the days where I look at the number and it's below what I hope it'll be at, I'm like, oh man, I feel incredible. But those days where the numbers are not as low as I like them to be, and maybe they've even crept up a pound or two, it causes me discouragement. And I'm not really sure why anybody needs to put themselves through that. I'm here to tell you that the scale cannot measure your mental state. Just like it can't measure the type of workout you had in the morning. It can't measure the workouts you had all week or the workouts you had all month. It certainly can't measure the happiness you've got. And that, my friends, is arguably the most important thing. It doesn't matter what your goal is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's building muscle, or whether it's just maintaining what you've got going right now. If your nutrition is on point and everything else is on point, over time, the scale is going to reflect it. It's going to. It might not daily, but over time, it definitely will. I got to tell you a story about a friend of mine. Now, this guy has gotten into fitness. He's gotten into working out. He's doing a lot of cardio work right now, trying to get himself in better shape. And while I'm incredibly proud of him for doing that kind of stuff, I saw him a couple of nights ago and he said the following to me. He said, man, pants that never fit me before are starting to fit me again. That is a huge victory in itself. It's massive. It doesn't even matter what the scale says, because if your pants that didn't fit you before, that were too small, are now starting to fit again, then you're winning. You're winning. It doesn't matter what the scale says, but I guarantee you if you keep doing what you're doing, and if this friend of mine keeps doing what he's doing, that scale is going to change. Look I've been there. I've got pants and shorts, and I love board shorts. I'm a huge board shorts guy. I got board shorts that I couldn't do up 2 years ago. Like I couldn't even get them up my legs. And now they fit. They fit. I put a pair of shorts on today and they were an inch too big in the waist, which is a massive victory. And yeah, the scale said 186 today and I felt great about that. But I feel even better when I can put pants on and not even pants. Let me tell you about 3 tailored suits that I have. Listen, if you have a suit tailored to you, it means it fits that body type. So if you put on 15 or 20 pounds or likewise lose 20 pounds, it's not going to fit the same. It just doesn't. And I have 3 tailored suits that were tailored for me at a time when I was in really good physical condition. Those fit. They fit. I can put them on and they fit just like they did before. And while I still would like to lose 5 to 10 pounds, I'm way more ecstatic that these things fit me. Dress shirts, I've got a pile of dress shirts that haven't fit me for 5 years. Like buttons pulling like this, like just being stretched to the max. Like if that button popped off of there and hit somebody, catastrophic injury, catastrophic. I have an idea. Let's do something together. Let's stop weighing ourselves daily. I made the decision today. I'm like, hey, I'm done. I'm done with weighing myself daily. I weighed 186 today. I felt great about that. But the amount of times I get on that scale and I feel discouraged because it doesn't say what I hope it'll say, that happens way too often. So I decided twice a month. That was a 3 just now, but twice a month. That's it. That's all I'm doing is twice a month. And I urge you to do the same. Look at, if we paid nearly as much attention to our level of happiness as we do on the scale, we'd be way better off. Way better off. Not only that, the people we interact with would be better off too. They'd be way happier. Listen, I'm telling you, I affect people's happiness all the time when I'm happy. Likewise, if I'm not happy, I'm also affecting people's happiness in the opposite way. So let's pay more attention to our happiness and less attention to the scale, and let's do it twice a month. Now, how do you stick with that? Use a calendar. So this is our household calendar, and this is the holy grail of what's going on. If it's not on this calendar, it's not happening. So let's go to today. Let's write on here, weighed myself. Note the weight if you want. There it is, right there. And that's how I'm going to keep track of it, twice a month. Once I've used up those two, I'm done. I know it's going to be tough to do. It's not going to be easy, but I have absolute faith that you can do it. I know you can do it because I know I can do it. And if I can do it, you can definitely do it. So let's do it together. Let's stay off the scale. Only twice a month. Let's focus on how we feel. Let's focus on what our bodies are telling us. Let's focus on what our mind is telling us, and you'll be way better off. I know tons of people who aren't losing weight as fast as they hope they would simply based off the scale, but they tell me they feel great. That should be the only thing that matters, is how you feel. And if you feel great, trust me, in time, the scale is going to change as well. And even if it's not changing at the rate you like, if you have clothes that are fitting differently, that is perfect. That's what you want. I've had an epiphany of sorts of all kinds of different things we could be talking about on this vlog, and I've been debating about coming out with more content more than once a week. I've been doing this once a week right now, and I'm thinking I should come out with more because there's a ton of things on my mind, and I got a lot of cool stuff that's coming down the pipe. We're going to be meeting up with a guy that I met recently since being back in Toronto. I'm going to show you his supplement store and show you one of the guys that's really helped me on my journey to physical fitness and even my mental health, because the guy's just an incredibly cool guy to talk to. So I think I might move to more than once a week. If that's something you want to see, let me know. If it's not something you want to see, if you're like, nah, can't tolerate your ugly mug for more than once a week, then that's fine too. I'm happy with that as well. But really would love to hear more from you guys. Tell me what is going on with you. Tell me about your victories. Tell me about success. We're all in this together. We're all on this journey to physical happiness, to mental happiness. Really would love for you to hit subscribe. Really would love for you to pick up more content coming down the pipe. And let me know what you want to see. If there's things that you're like, hey man, I'm real passionate about this kind of thing, I'd love to know about that, because maybe I am too. But please give me some feedback. I'd love to hear more about what's going on in your world. Thanks very much for watching. Always appreciate you happy people being with me here for this journey of my first bunch of vlogs. And I know we're going to have some cool stuff coming up in the next few weeks. So be sure to tune in. And remember, choose happiness, choose kindness.